Hello, SCO Summer Institute. My name is Alex Leach. I'd like to apply to the Makers program that you're going to be having this summer. And I'm getting it into my guiding questions. I want to make sure I have a chance to get through them as we watch the video of me building a catapult, which is awesome. What did you find out about yourself as a learner through the creation of this artifact? What I found about myself was that I've never been a history buff. I don't really find myself interested in history, at least not from the political standpoint. But mechanically and from the engineering standpoint, I found myself very interested in how they were actually capable of building catapults and building all kinds of stuff. And so for me, if you would have asked me, are you interested in history? I would have said no until I did this. And then now my answer would be yeah, but more of like the engineering feats in history. What obstacles and or challenges did you encounter? How did you overcome them? What did you learn from them? Originally, I tried to make the catapult with tape and popsicle sticks, but the bonds were not strong enough, and so I ended up switching to glue, and that led to a different obstacle, which was I had to wait for that glue to set, and I'm not a terribly patient person, especially when I'm really excited about doing something, especially when I'm building something. I don't always like to wait, so impatience on my end. When I was winding the string to create the torsion, I almost ruined the catapult because the torsion was pulling in on the sides and the glue was not quite set yet. Another obstacle that I had to face, the catapult is now broken because my 2-year-old daughter was able to get her hands on it and pull the lever arm right out. So I'll have to fix that and find a way to secure it in there a little better. Question number 3, what skills and mindsets do you need to demonstrate in order to complete the project? As I touched on, certainly patience, making sure you take your time, get the job done appropriately, give the glue time to set. Open-mindedness about different ways to get a job done, as I mentioned earlier. Also, I tried to use tape, which really wasn't the best option, so I went with glue. And I also know there's different ways to build a catapult. You can build one with kind of a sling attached, and I think I will try to build one of those next just to see how it turns out and to compare the two. What were 3 biggest takeaways you had completing this project? Interest in ancient engineering was one. That was a takeaway for me. I wasn't really aware that I was interested in that. Multiple ways to get things done, tape versus glue. First attempt might show you some inherent flaws. That was the last one. So when I made my first attempt with tape, there were some flaws there, and I just needed to address them. So the biggest takeaways for me, interested in engineering, multiple ways to get things done, and to try it once before you move on and see if it's really going to work. What excites you most about the Maker Movement in education? I am a hands-on learner, and it excites me for the kids to also have that opportunity to be hands-on learners.